Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a concept that resonates deeply with our human experience, the idea of letting people miss you. In our fast-paced, hyper-connected world, it's easy to fall into the trap of overexposure, whether it's through social media, constant texting, or simply being too available. However, there is profound power in the art of absence. Absence, often overlooked in the context of relationships, holds a powerful place in how we connect with others. The concept of letting someone miss you hinges on the value of absence and its capacity to foster appreciation. In our modern world, characterized by constant connectivity and immediate access, we frequently find ourselves overexposed. Whether through social media, text messages, or face-to-face interactions, we are often available at all times, which can lead to a dilution of our presence in the lives of others. By taking a step back and allowing some space in our relationships, we can create a richer, more profound connection with those we care about. When we think about the dynamics of relationships, it's essential to recognize that humans are inherently relational beings. We thrive on connection, and the presence of others can bring joy, comfort, and companionship. However, there is a delicate balance between being present and becoming overly available. This is where the value of absence comes into play. When we are consistently available, it can lead to a sense of complacency. People may begin to take our presence for granted, and our significance can diminish in their eyes. This phenomenon occurs because familiarity can breed indifference. When we are always around, we risk becoming just another part of the background of someone else's life. On the other hand, absence creates a void that compels reflection. When we step back, we provide others with the opportunity to evaluate their feelings towards us. This absence can serve as a reminder of our unique contributions to their lives. For instance, think of a close friend or a partner who has been a constant presence. If they suddenly take time for themselves, you may find yourself reflecting on the moments you shared, the laughter, the support, and the connection. You might realize how much you value their input, companionship, and the comfort of their presence. This reflection can deepen your appreciation for them, making you more aware of the bond you share. Letting someone miss you can catalyze personal growth and self-discovery. When we remove ourselves from the equation, we often find that we can engage in self-reflection and explore our interests and passions. This time apart can be invaluable, allowing us to rediscover who we are outside of our relationships. It is in these moments of solitude that we can reassess our values, goals, and desires. We may explore new hobbies, pursue personal interests, or simply enjoy our own company. This self-exploration enriches our identity, making us more interesting and well-rounded individuals when we do re-engage with others. This absence does not imply a lack of care or disregard for the relationship. Rather, it can signify respect for both parties' needs for space. Healthy relationships require both individuals to maintain their sense of self. When one person is overly available, it can lead to a dependency that can stifle personal growth and lead to an imbalance in the relationship. Allowing for moments of absence promotes mutual independence, which is crucial for a sustainable and fulfilling connection. When both individuals are encouraged to pursue their interests, it enriches the relationship with fresh experiences and perspectives that can be shared upon reuniting. Another dimension of the value of absence is the sense of intrigue and mystery it can create. People are naturally drawn to what they cannot have at all times. This allure can make our presence more desirable. When we are always accessible, our availability can lessen the excitement and anticipation that comes with connecting with someone. In contrast, when we create a little distance, we become more intriguing. Others may find themselves eager to reconnect, and this anticipation can enhance the quality of interactions when they do occur. Let's also consider how absence can strengthen emotional connections. When we allow someone to miss us, it can lead to more meaningful interactions. Rather than becoming routine, our time together becomes a cherished experience filled with intention and purpose. This can lead to deeper conversations, shared laughter, and a renewed appreciation for each other's company. It's during these moments that we can truly connect on a profound level, reinforcing the bonds that matter most. The value of absence in relationships cannot be overstated. By allowing others to miss us, we create opportunities for reflection, appreciation, personal growth, and emotional connection. Absence doesn't imply neglect, rather it underscores the importance of balance in our relationships. It reminds us that we are worthy of time and space, not only for ourselves, but also for those we care about. When we step back, we invite others to recognize our value and significance in their lives, ultimately enriching the quality of our connections. In a world that often pushes us to be constantly present, embracing moments of absence can lead to deeper, more fulfilling relationships that stand the test of time. Prioritizing your own needs and interests is a fundamental aspect of fostering self-worth, a crucial component in building healthy and fulfilling relationships. In a society that often promotes self-sacrifice and the idea of putting others first, it can be challenging to shift our mindset to recognize that valuing ourselves is not selfish but essential. When we acknowledge our own worth, we create a foundation that allows us to engage more meaningfully with others. This journey begins with understanding that self-worth is rooted in recognizing our intrinsic value as individuals. When we prioritize our needs, we send a powerful message to ourselves and those around us we are deserving of care, attention, and respect. This self-affirmation is vital for maintaining healthy boundaries in relationships. Many people struggle with setting boundaries because they fear disappointing others or being perceived as unkind. However, failing to establish these boundaries can lead to feelings of resentment and frustration. By asserting our needs and desires, we demonstrate to others that we value ourselves, which can encourage them to do the same. This creates a dynamic where mutual respect thrives, ultimately leading to healthier, more balanced relationships. Valuing your own needs is also essential for fostering personal growth. When we constantly put others before ourselves, we may neglect our own passions, interests, and goals. Taking the time to focus on what brings us joy and fulfillment is not only beneficial for our own well-being, but can also enrich our relationships. Engaging in activities that inspire us, be it a hobby, sport, or creative pursuit, allows us to grow as individuals. This personal development can be incredibly attractive to others, as it demonstrates confidence and a sense of purpose. When we invest in ourselves, we cultivate a sense of fulfillment that radiates outward, positively influencing our connections with others. Prioritizing our own needs encourages authenticity in relationships. When we are clear about our values, desires, and limits, we are more likely to attract people who resonate with our true selves. This authenticity fosters deeper connections as we engage with others from a place of honesty, rather than the need to conform to external expectations. Being true to ourselves allows us to express our thoughts and feelings openly, creating an environment where others feel safe to do the same. This mutual openness builds trust and strengthens the emotional bonds we share with others. Self-worth also plays a significant role in how we navigate challenges and conflicts within our relationships. When we value ourselves, we are more likely to stand up for our needs and communicate effectively during disagreements. This assertiveness is essential for conflict resolution, as it allows us to express our feelings and perspectives without fear of losing the relationship. Instead of resorting to passive-aggressive behavior or bottling up our emotions, we can approach conflicts with a sense of clarity and purpose. By prioritizing our needs and expressing them assertively, we foster a healthy communication dynamic that encourages understanding and collaboration. In addition to strengthening our relationships with others, prioritizing our own needs contributes to our overall mental and emotional well-being. When we neglect ourselves, we risk burnout and emotional exhaustion, which can negatively impact our interactions with others. Taking time to recharge and focus on self-care is vital for maintaining a balanced life. Engage in activities that bring us joy, whether it's spending time in nature, practicing mindfulness, or pursuing creative endeavors, can rejuvenate our spirits and enhance our capacity to connect with others. When we are in a positive state of mind, we approach our relationships with enthusiasm and energy, making our interactions more vibrant and fulfilling. Prioritizing our needs allows us to cultivate a sense of independence. This independence is essential for establishing a sense of identity that is not solely defined by our relationships. When we are comfortable being alone and investing in ourselves, we become less reliant on others for validation and fulfillment. This independence fosters a sense of empowerment, enabling us to pursue our goals and aspirations without feeling constrained by the expectations of those around us. It also allows us to enter relationships from a place of strength rather than neediness, creating a dynamic where both partners contribute equally to the relationship's success. Valuing our needs and recognizing our self-worth is a transformative process that enhances not only our lives, but also the quality of our relationships. When we prioritize ourselves, we become more resilient, confident, and authentic individuals. This transformation positively impacts our interactions with others, leading to deeper connections built on mutual respect and appreciation. It is essential to remember that self-worth is not a destination, but a continuous journey of self-discovery and growth. By embracing this journey, we can cultivate healthier relationships, both with ourselves and with others. Prioritizing our own needs and interests is a crucial step in fostering self-worth and nurturing healthy relationships. By recognizing our intrinsic value, setting boundaries, and engaging in personal growth, we create an environment where mutual respect and understanding can flourish. This journey empowers us to navigate challenges with confidence and approach relationships with authenticity and openness. As we learn to value ourselves, we invite others to do the same, ultimately enriching our lives and the lives of those we care about. Prioritizing ourselves is not just an act of self-love, it is a powerful catalyst for cultivating meaningful connections that stand the test of time. Creating intrigue and mystery in our relationships is a powerful dynamic that can enhance the connections we share with others. In a world where constant communication and availability are the norms, it can be easy to lose that sense of allure and excitement that comes from a bit of distance and anticipation. When we allow space in our interactions, we not only cultivate intrigue, but also foster deeper emotional bonds that can lead to more meaningful relationships. Intrigue arises naturally when we don't reveal everything about ourselves all at once. This element of mystery can captivate those around us, making them more curious and invested in understanding who we are. Think about the excitement of meeting someone new. There's an element of discovery that adds to the thrill of the connection. When we create a little distance in our relationships, we can replicate this feeling of discovery. Rather than being an open book, we can offer glimpses of our lives, personalities, and interests, allowing others to piece together who we are. This gradual revelation encourages them to invest more time and effort into getting to know us, deepening their interest and emotional investment. By letting others miss us occasionally, we enhance this intrigue. When we are always available, our presence can become routine, leading to complacency. People might start to take us for granted, assuming that we will always be there when they need us. However, when we create a little space, we encourage others to reflect on our importance in their lives. This absence makes our eventual presence feel more special and valued. It shifts the dynamic from one of familiarity to one of appreciation. This appreciation can foster a desire to reconnect, making the time spent together more meaningful and filled with intention. Another aspect of creating intrigue is the element of surprise. When we occasionally break the mold of routine interactions, we keep others on their toes. This doesn't mean we have to change who we are fundamentally, but rather that we can introduce new activities, ideas, or perspectives into our relationships. For example, if a friend is used to seeing us in a particular context, perhaps as the one who always organizes gatherings, surprising them by suggesting a spontaneous adventure or trying something new can reignite the excitement in the relationship. This unexpectedness adds a layer of depth to the connection, making it more dynamic and enjoyable. Cultivating intrigue can also encourage personal growth. When we allow some mystery to surround us, we create opportunities to explore our interests and passions independently. This independence not only enriches our own lives, but also makes us more interesting to others. When we bring new experiences and insights into our interactions, we create a more vibrant and engaging dynamic. Others are drawn to those who have their own lives, interests, and pursuits. This independence contributes to a balanced relationship where both individuals feel fulfilled both together and apart. Intrigue also plays a significant role in attraction. In romantic relationships, for instance, the initial stages are often characterized by mystery and discovery. As we get to know someone, the excitement of learning about their past, dreams, and quirks can be intoxicating. When we allow space in our interactions, we recreate that initial spark. Rather than revealing everything at once, we can share bits and pieces of ourselves over time, keeping the other person engaged and eager to learn more. This can lead to a deeper emotional connection, as each revelation can enhance understanding and appreciation for each other. Letting others miss us can foster emotional intimacy. When we create opportunities for distance, we allow both ourselves and others to process our feelings and reflections about the relationship. This time apart encourages introspection, where we can consider what the relationship means to us and how we genuinely feel about the other person. This introspective process can lead to richer, more profound connections. When we reconnect after a period of absence, we often find that our conversations are more meaningful and layered. We can express what we've learned about ourselves and our feelings, leading to deeper emotional bonds. Creating intrigue and mystery in our relationships also encourages a sense of adventure. Life can often feel monotonous and relationships can fall into predictable patterns. By introducing a sense of mystery, we keep things fresh and exciting. This can be as simple as trying new activities together, exploring new places, or even just altering our routines. When we engage in novel experiences, we create lasting memories that strengthen our bond. The shared adventure becomes a story that we can reminisce about and build upon, enhancing the sense of connection we share. The ability to create intrigue and maintain a bit of mystery is an empowering skill. It allows us to take control of our narrative and how we present ourselves to the world. Instead of being entirely defined by our relationships, we can carve out our identities, leading to a more profound sense of self-worth and individuality. This empowerment not only benefits us, but also enriches our relationships. When we are confident in who we are, we invite others to embrace their own identities, fostering a dynamic where both parties feel valued and respected. Creating intrigue and mystery in our relationships is a vital aspect of nurturing deeper connections. By allowing some distance, we encourage others to reflect on our value and significance in their lives. This distance fosters curiosity, emotional intimacy, and personal growth. By introducing an element of surprise and maintaining a sense of adventure, we keep our interactions fresh and exciting, enhancing the quality of our relationships. Ultimately, cultivating intrigue not only enriches our connections with others, but also empowers us to embrace our individuality, creating a more fulfilling and vibrant life. Being selective about whom you invest your time and energy in is essential for cultivating meaningful and fulfilling relationships. In a world where connections can be made easily and often superficially, it becomes crucial to discern which relationships deserve our attention and commitment. This selectiveness is not about being exclusive or shutting people out. Rather, it is about recognizing the value of our time and energy and consciously choosing to engage with those who enhance our lives and align with our values. When we choose our relationships carefully, we create a foundation for deeper connections. Not all interactions are equal, and some relationships can drain our energy or bring negativity into our lives. By being selective, we prioritize quality over quantity, allowing ourselves to invest in connections that uplift and inspire us. This selectiveness fosters an environment where trust, respect, and mutual understanding can flourish, leading to healthier and more supportive relationships. One of the most significant benefits of being selective is the opportunity to cultivate deeper emotional connections. When we engage with a smaller circle of individuals, we can invest more time and attention into understanding them and allowing them to understand us. This deeper level of engagement creates an atmosphere of intimacy where both parties feel safe to share their thoughts, feelings, and vulnerabilities. These genuine connections are the ones that often withstand the test of time, as they are built on a solid foundation of trust and empathy. Being selective allows us to surround ourselves with positive influences. The people we choose to spend our time with can significantly impact our mindset and overall well-being. Engaging with individuals who encourage our growth, support our goals, and inspire us to be our best selves can lead to personal development and fulfillment. Conversely, spending time with those who are negative, critical, or unsupportive can drain our energy and hinder our progress. By carefully selecting our relationships, we can create a network of support that nurtures our aspirations and encourages us to thrive. This often leads to feelings of overwhelm or being stretched too thin. By focusing on a select group of meaningful relationships, we can establish clearer boundaries that honor our time and emotional resources. This boundary setting is crucial for maintaining our well-being and ensuring that we have the energy to invest in those relationships that truly matter. Being selective also empowers us to choose relationships that align with our values and goals. When we engage with individuals who share our beliefs and aspirations, we create a sense of camaraderie and support that can be incredibly motivating. These shared values foster a sense of belonging and community, where we can collaborate and encourage each other's growth. Whether it's pursuing similar career paths, shared interests, or aligned life goals, being selective about whom we invest in creates a supportive network that can propel us forward. In addition to fostering deeper connections, being selective encourages us to practice self-awareness and reflection. When we take the time to evaluate our relationships, we gain insights into what we truly want and need from those around us. This self-reflection can lead to greater clarity about our boundaries, preferences, and expectations. By understanding ourselves better, we can engage more authentically in our relationships, leading to more genuine interactions and a greater sense of fulfillment. Cultivating selectiveness can enhance our personal growth. When we surround ourselves with individuals who challenge us, inspire us, and encourage us to step outside our comfort zones, we create opportunities for learning and development. This growth can manifest in various ways, from gaining new perspectives to developing new skills or habits. Engaging with people who push us to be better versions of ourselves ultimately enriches our lives and enhances our self-esteem. While being selective is essential, it is equally important to remain open to new connections. It's vital to find a balance between nurturing existing relationships and being receptive to new ones. Opportunities for growth often come from unexpected places, and remaining open-minded allows us to discover new friendships that can enrich our lives. The key lies in being discerning while also being willing to embrace change and new experiences. As we navigate our relationships, it's also essential to acknowledge that not every connection will be perfect. Disagreements, misunderstandings, and conflicts are natural aspects of any relationship. However, when we engage with individuals who respect us and share our values, we can approach these challenges constructively. This ability to navigate difficulties together further strengthens our bonds and deepens our understanding of one another. Being selective about whom we invest our time and energy in is a vital aspect of nurturing meaningful relationships. By prioritizing quality over quantity, we create deeper emotional connections and foster a positive environment that supports our growth. Surrounding ourselves with individuals who align with our values and goals empowers us to thrive, while establishing clear boundaries preserves our well-being. Through self-awareness and reflection, we gain clarity about our needs and desires, leading to more authentic interactions. While selectiveness is crucial, maintaining an open heart and mind allows us to embrace new connections that can also enhance our lives. Ultimately, the relationships we choose to nurture can profoundly impact our happiness and fulfillment, making it essential to approach them with intention and care. Embracing your individuality and allowing your true self to shine is fundamental to creating meaningful connections with others. In a society often dominated by conformity and societal expectations, it can be easy to suppress our unique qualities in favor of fitting in or pleasing those around us. However, when we embrace our authentic selves, we cultivate a sense of confidence and self-worth that not only enhances our relationships but also enriches our lives. One of the most significant aspects of embracing individuality is the empowerment that comes from self-acceptance. When we acknowledge and appreciate who we are, flaws and all, we create a solid foundation for self-love. This self-acceptance allows us to navigate our relationships from a place of authenticity rather than insecurity. When we feel confident in our skin, we are more likely to express ourselves freely, share our thoughts and feelings, and engage in open and honest communication. This authenticity fosters deeper connections with others, as they are drawn to our genuine nature and are more likely to respond with their own honesty. Embracing our individuality encourages vulnerability. Being vulnerable can be intimidating, but it is essential for building meaningful connections. When we allow ourselves to be seen, we invite others to do the same. This mutual vulnerability creates a safe space for emotional intimacy, where both parties can share their fears, dreams, and insecurities without fear of judgment. The more we reveal about ourselves, the more likely others will feel comfortable opening up in return. This exchange of vulnerability deepens the bond between individuals, leading to a more profound understanding and appreciation for one another. In addition to fostering deeper connections, embracing our uniqueness can also attract like-minded individuals into our lives. When we are unapologetically ourselves, we naturally resonate with others who share similar values, interests, and passions. And this alignment creates a sense of belonging and community where we can thrive together. Rather than feeling isolated or misunderstood, we find camaraderie and support among those who appreciate us for who we are. These connections can lead to lifelong friendships and collaborations that enrich our lives in countless ways. Allowing our individuality to shine also encourages creativity and self-expression. Each person possesses unique talents, perspectives, and insights that can contribute to the world in meaningful ways. When we embrace our authenticity, we create space for our creativity to flourish, whether it's through art, writing, music, or any other form of self-expression. Tapping into our individuality allows us to share our gifts with the world. This act of sharing not only enriches our own lives, but can also inspire and uplift others, fostering a sense of connection through shared experiences and emotions. Being true to ourselves enhances our decision-making and life choices. When we are in touch with our authentic selves, we are better equipped to make choices that align with our values and aspirations. This clarity enables us to pursue paths that resonate with who we are, leading to a more fulfilling and purpose-driven life. Conversely, when we conform to external expectations or seek approval from others, we risk losing sight of our true desires and passions. Embracing our individuality allows us to chart our course, making decisions that bring us joy and satisfaction. Embracing individuality promotes resilience in the face of challenges. When we are rooted in our authentic selves, we are more capable of weathering the storms of life. We develop a strong sense of identity that helps us navigate difficult situations with grace and confidence. Rather than relying on others for validation or support, we cultivate inner strength that allows us to persevere through adversity. This resilience not only benefits us personally, but also inspires those around us as they witness our ability to rise above challenges and remain true to ourselves. Embracing our uniqueness encourages a culture of acceptance and understanding in our relationships. When we honor our individuality, we set an example for others to do the same. This creates an environment where diversity is celebrated and differences are valued. In such a culture, individuals feel safe to express themselves without fear of judgment or rejection. This acceptance fosters compassion and empathy, allowing for deeper connections and a stronger sense of community. When we embrace our authenticity, we invite others to embrace theirs, creating a ripple effect of positivity and acceptance. Another crucial aspect of embracing individuality is the personal growth that comes from self-discovery. Engaging in the journey of understanding ourselves, our passions, strengths, weaknesses, and dreams enables us to evolve continuously. This journey of self-discovery is empowering and can lead to profound insights that shape our relationships. As we grow and learn about ourselves, we become better equipped to navigate our interactions with others, fostering more meaningful and rewarding connections. While embracing our individuality is vital, it is also essential to balance it with consideration for others. Authenticity does not mean disregarding the feelings or needs of those around us. Instead, it involves being honest about our needs while remaining open to the perspectives and experiences of others. This balance fosters respect and understanding, creating a space where all individuals can express themselves freely without compromising their authenticity. Embracing your individuality is a powerful catalyst for fostering meaningful connections with others. By cultivating self-acceptance, vulnerability, and authenticity, we create an environment where deeper emotional bonds can flourish. This embrace attracts like-minded individuals into our lives, enhances our creativity, and empowers us to make decisions aligned with our true selves. As we embrace our uniqueness, we build resilience, promote acceptance, and inspire personal growth, ultimately enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. The journey of self-discovery is ongoing, and by allowing our true selves to shine, we create a vibrant tapestry of connections that celebrates the beauty of individuality in our relationships. Creating a sense of longing through absence is a powerful and nuanced aspect of interpersonal relationships. While it may seem counterintuitive, allowing people to miss us can enhance our connections and foster deeper emotional bonds. This concept is grounded in the idea that absence can indeed make the heart grow fonder. When we strategically create distance or space in our relationships, we encourage appreciation for our presence, which can lead to more meaningful interactions upon reuniting. One of the primary reasons this strategy works is rooted in human psychology. People often take their relationships for granted, especially when they are consistently present. Familiarity can breed complacency, leading individuals to overlook the value of their connections. When we remove ourselves, even temporarily, it creates a void that can prompt reflection and recognition of what we mean to others. This absence allows space for individuals to contemplate their feelings, the dynamics of the relationship, and their appreciation for our presence. As they miss us, they are reminded of the joy, comfort, and companionship we provide, which can lead to a renewed appreciation when we return. Absence can create a sense of intrigue and excitement. When we are always available, we can inadvertently dull the novelty of our interactions. Conversely, when we take a step back, we introduce an element of unpredictability. This unpredictability can spark curiosity about our experiences and feelings during our time apart. When we reconnect, the conversations can be filled with fresh perspectives and renewed energy, as both parties have had the opportunity to grow individually. This dynamic can lead to deeper discussions as each person shares their experiences and insights gained during the time spent apart. Allowing others to miss us can enhance our self-worth and emotional independence. When we consistently make ourselves available to others, we may inadvertently communicate that our value is tied to our presence. By creating space, we assert our worth and demonstrate that we do not need to be constantly present to be valued. This act of self-affirmation can be empowering, reinforcing the idea that our contributions to relationships extend beyond mere availability. It encourages both us and those around us to recognize that our worth is intrinsic and not solely dependent on our presence. Creating a sense of longing through absence also allows individuals to cultivate a sense of independence. In relationships, especially those that are close, there is a tendency for people to become intertwined in each other's lives, which can lead to a loss of personal identity. By stepping back, we allow ourselves and others to pursue individual interests, goals, and passions. This independence fosters personal growth and development, enriching the relationship as each person brings new experiences and perspectives to the table. When we reunite, we share these new facets of ourselves, deepening the connection and broadening the understanding of one another. This strategy can lead to healthier boundaries in relationships. When we are always available, we may inadvertently enable a sense of entitlement in others, leading them to expect our constant presence and attention. By allowing ourselves to be less accessible, we communicate that our time and energy are valuable and that we prioritize self-care. This boundary setting can lead to more respectful and balanced relationships where both parties appreciate each other's time and contributions. It encourages a mutual understanding that relationships require effort and investment from both sides, fostering a healthier dynamic overall. Creating distance also provides opportunities for personal reflection and growth. During periods of absence, we can take the time to evaluate our feelings, needs, and desires within the relationship. This reflection allows us to gain clarity about what we want and need from our connections. It can also prompt us to consider how we contribute to the relationship's dynamics and whether adjustments are necessary. By understanding ourselves better, we can approach our relationships with greater awareness and intention, ultimately leading to deeper connections. While the idea of creating longing through absence is powerful, it is essential to approach it with care and consideration. The goal is not to manipulate or play games with others' emotions, but to create a healthy dynamic that fosters appreciation and growth. It's crucial to communicate openly and honestly with those we care about, ensuring they understand that our absence is not a rejection, but rather an opportunity for personal growth and reflection. Clear communication helps to mitigate any potential misunderstandings or hurt feelings that may arise from temporary distance. It is important to find a balance. Too much absence can lead to feelings of neglect or abandonment, which can damage relationships rather than strengthen them. The key lies in understanding the nuances of each relationship and recognizing when a little distance is needed. By being attuned to the feelings and needs of those we care about, we can navigate the delicate balance between presence and absence in a way that enhances our connections rather than detracting from them. Allowing others to miss us can be a transformative approach to relationships. By creating a sense of longing through absence, we encourage appreciation, foster personal growth, and strengthen emotional bonds. This strategy promotes a deeper understanding of our worth and the value of our connections. When we reconnect after a period of absence, we do so with renewed energy, fresh perspectives, and a greater appreciation for each other. The relationships that endure and thrive are those where both individuals feel valued, understood, and free to explore their individuality. By embracing the idea of creating longing through absence, we can cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections that enrich our lives and the lives of those we care about.